Hey everyone and welcome. I am Dr. Christiana Anise and you are listening to Options Traders Academy. We are going to go over the beginning lesson and session for options trading for those of you who are beginners that are ready to turn into winners. We're going to be using the Options Traders GPT. So for those of you who do have access to this software, congratulations, because you are already 100 steps ahead of the game for those who aren't using this software, because it is definitely a great tool to use to help you learn, earn, and grow. So let's get started. So for those of you who are just now starting options, are actually interested or just kind of on the fence about it, I hope that this gives you some type of insight on what options is about, the possibilities, the infinite possibilities that you have in this field, in this space. All right. I always tell people, this is where the money resides. This is exactly not just in options, but in the stock market in general is where the money resides. This is where you can literally create a legacy, an empire, financial sustainability, and more if you follow the rules. Okay. And when I say follow the rules, I mean risk management. All right. Risk management is really important. You're going to get FOMO. We all do. You're going to, do revenge trading. We all do. You're going to lose money. We all do. But at the end of the day, the most important part of all of this is learning the skill, becoming more educated about the skill and, how to do this, how to use a skill that can help you pay bills. All right. And to overcome the FOMO, to overcome the over trading, to overcome revenge trading and all of that stuff, and to actually find your own strategies, your own way to become a profitable trader. All right. Now, first and foremost, we use Robinhood. You can use whatever you want, but we train on Robinhood, okay, because it was just the most easiest for us. So let's begin. Now, what are options? If you don't know, in simple terms, an option is a contract that gives you the right but not the obligation to buy or sell a stock at a specific price by a certain date, okay? So you have two main types of options. You have a call option where you bet that the stock goes up, and we call that bullish, and you want to profit from the rising price, all right? And then you have a put option where you bet that the stock is going to go down, and we call that bearish. So that's where you make money because you want the profit. You want to profit from that stock or ETF or whatever to fail, okay? Now, me, on the other hand, I like to go after calls. I am a bullish girl. I love to, find the setups that are going to go up. I mean, that's just me psychologically. I don't know. I just like that. All right. You're going to find your way of trading. You're going to find there's no right or wrong. As long as you get to that profit, there's no right or wrong. As long as you're not hurting nobody or yourself, there's no right or wrong. So you're going to find what's best for you. The hardest part is just basically getting into the groove of things, because you have to kill the noise from around you. Everybody online is telling you what to do, how to do it, where to go, all this stuff, the calls, the contracts, the entries, the exits, all of that. But what I need you to focus on is just learning and educating yourself on the skill. Please do not go broke trying to show and prove, what you're doing and how you're doing online. I've had to battle that a lot. It's like everyone wants to see how much money you're making, and that's not the goal. The goal is to educate yourself and learn a skill that you can pass down to other people in your family. So a real life analogy is, think of an option like a ticket to buy something at a locked in price. So an example, you buy a ticket, or a contract is what we call it. So you're going to buy a call option. Calls are bullish. They go up. That lets you buy an iPhone for $800 next month, even if the price jumps to $1,000. And you can use it and save money, or you can sell the ticket, i.e. contract, to someone else for a profit. Just like that. All right. Now, there are some key terms for you to know when it comes to options. You're going to hear people talk about the strike price, and that's the price you agree to buy or sell the stock. And then you have the expiration date. That's the last day the option, the contract is valid, and you never want your contract to expire. You always want to get out of that contract before it's time to expire. And Robinhood is pretty good with sending you notifications to let you know ahead of time that, look, you need to get out of this contract. Next is the premium, and that's the cost to buy the option, all right, like buying your contract or your ticket. And then you have in the money, which is ITM. The option is profitable if used right now. And then you have out of the money, where it's not profitable yet, but it has the potential. And I don't know why it didn't say at the money, because there is a such thing as at the money as well. Now, out of the money contracts, i.e. lotto plays or lotto contracts, you can definitely make money. And for those of you who are starting off with, say, $50 to $100, most people go out the money, and it's best to not do the day trade. All right. I would strongly suggest, if you're new and you don't have that much in your account, to do some type of like swings or leaps or whatever, but have your contract like a few days out, like maybe like a week or so. All right. Don't do the same day. Please don't. I mean, it's your money. You can do what you want, but I'm not a financial advisor, just an educator. But from what I've seen and, what I've experienced, hey, give yourself time, give yourself grace in this market. Don't be so anxious to make money. And that's another thing. If you're stressing off of money and you're in great need of money, trading is not it at all. Not for you right now. You need to get your money situation straight and then get in the game. Please do not gamble the last of what you have into the market because it looks appetizing. Okay. All right. Next is, let's see here, quick example of a SPY call. Okay. So you have your ticker SPY. All right. And you're going to hear that word a lot too, tickers. And a ticker is just basically the name, well, not the name, but the actual stock or whatever that you're interested in. Each one of them has a ticker, and you'll become more familiar with the tickers and, the names and stuff like that. And sometimes you'll see it with a $sign in front of it or whatever. Okay. It's a ticker. Then the strike price for this actual example is 450. Expiration September 20th, and premium that you're going to pay for it, it looks like $2, but this actually means 200. And when you see this, like, you'll see it in the options chain where it's like, oh, the contract only costs $2. No, the contract costs $200. Okay. So that's the money that you're putting up. That's how much you're buying the contract for in order to, be able to profit off of this play. Okay. So please understand that this means 200, not $2. So if SPY goes to 455 before September 20th, that option could be worth $5 or more. So you pay 2, which equals the profit of 3, equals $300. So when we say 2 and we say 3, we're not talking about $2 and $3. We're talking about 200 and 300. And you'll get more familiar with the lingo as time goes on. So give yourself grace and give yourself patience. Okay. All right. Why use options? I get this a lot. So the benefit, is leverage. So you have a small investment that has big potential. Can you go from $22 to $2,000? Yes, you can. Is that common? Not common, but it's not something that's like, oh my God, they did, like, it's not like that. Like, it happens. If you get in at the right time, definitely you can. And it's normally like around news, things like that. Something happens, some shift in the market. Someone does something, Powell speaks or says something, or maybe, whatever, president is in the office at the time, maybe they've said something that shifts the market. So it happens. You never really know, what's going to happen. The market is very unpredictable. Okay. That's why I always tell people we don't chase, we react, okay? Because you never know what can happen in the market. Another thing is the flexibility. So you can profit in any direction. You can profit up, you can profit down, you can profit sideways. So up is bullish, down is bearish, and sideways we call consolidating. And me, myself, I do not trade sideways. I do not do that at all. I just sit it out. You know, if I see that it's consolidating, it's going sideways, I sit it out. Simple as that. And once you can control your urge to want to trade all the time, that's when you know you're actually becoming a really good trader. Okay. I commend you for that. And you know, hey, I'm cheering for you, because that's the hardest part, is to see, you know, money, but not really see the setup, but just still trying to go after it. Once you can say, you know what, I'm not going to take that trade, I'm going to sit this one out. Sometimes the best trade is no trade. All right. And then define risk. You only risk what you pay. All right. So you're not going to lose more than what you put into the contract. Okay. So however much that you bought that contract for, you should be okay with losing. Anytime you put any type of money into a market, you need to be okay with losing that money. If you're not okay with losing it, don't put it into the market. You're going to spend the money anyway. You know, another thing is, I tell my mentees, don't even trade until you've actually paid all your bills. And I mean all your bills. You know, it's one thing to invest, you know, to put money into your portfolio and let it sit to build, you know, interest and things like that. But it's another thing to trade. Okay. Trading and investing are two different platforms. So now it's your turn, you know, to move forward, and we're going to get into lesson 2 on the next round. We're not going to get into it right this second. Okay. But if you have the Options Traders GPT, you can actually move forward right now. The whole course is built into the GPT. I'm just doing it piece by piece for those who don't have access to the Options Traders GPT. So for those who don't have access, you just have to wait until we come back with the next lesson. For those who already have the software, congratulations, you can move forward. You don't have to wait on me. You don't have to wait on anyone. You can start hitting the ground running now. So I do thank you for listening to this first session and first lesson from Options Traders Academy. For those of you who are new, you can definitely log on optionstradersacademy.com, and it is free for you to take the 3-day challenge and to start setting up your account, setting up your charts, you know, all of that stuff. We give you all of that stuff for free to get started. So why not learn a skill that can help you pay the bills? My name is Dr. Christiana Anise. Until next time, this is Options Traders Academy. Make sure you download that Options Traders GPT today. Talk to you later.